All right, we're sitting here at Club Red in Tempe, Arizona. It's August 13th, and we're kicking back with Nornagest, vocalist for Enthroned. You guys from Belgium, right?
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Feeling okay, a bit tired, but fine.
Well, that's good. So how's the tour going so far?
Well, a bit hectic, like a little bit of problems with your organization from the tour promoter's point of view. But the turnout's been pretty good. Today is like the least of it all, and we had like a really big success on every previous days. Like the audience, the maniacs have been quite awesome. Nothing to complain about from that point of view.
Now, the first couple of shows were canceled. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, let's say that the tour promoter that they didn't give us the visas approbation in time. So when we went to the embassy, they told us like we could only get the visas on the 5th of August, which was like actually on the second date of the tour, and we couldn't do anything about it. So that's actually what happened.
Huh. So it just caused a slight delay, but then you guys got right back into it, so
yeah,
that was cool. And you guys are on tour with Destroyer 666 and Pathology, and
yeah, it's been quite a good turnout and a very good package. We are friends with Destroyer for more than 10 years, so it's great actually for finally to be able to tour with those guys, you know. Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. You got the new album is out now. It's Pentagrammation.
Pentagrammation.
Right? Pentagrammation. And it's been out since March 22nd, right, of this year? Released?
Yeah. In Europe, it was released on March 22nd, and in US, I don't really know exactly in US, but the response has been quite amazing. Let's say, to say the least. It's like the album that we had the most successful reaction about it. Like always, of course, you have like some people who do like complaining this and that, but most of it was like it's like a blow. Like you didn't expect such a reaction. So really good reaction.
For those of us who haven't heard of it, stuff, can you tell us a little bit about it?
The new album is the pure follow-up of Tetracartist, the previous one. Deals with occultism in its pure sense of the word, not like the Sunday time black metal satanism, like the cheap kind of crap satanism like you can find on every corner of the street. It's like the real occultism in the pure sense of the word. And on that album, we expressed real experiences that the band members went through during on our path to occultism and satanism.
Interesting.
Musically, it's more direct and really dark, really intense. We wanted to represent with the music what the lyrics are reflecting. So it was literally a translation job. We wrote first the lyrics and then tried to translate them into sounds. Came up with the songs, which was not really easy in a way, but the result is there.
Right, because normally you write music first and then kind of throw some lyrics to it.
Here the complete lyrics were written for each song, and then we took the lyrics and transformed those emotions, those facts, into sounds. That those sounds would match perfectly those lyrics. That was a hell of a job, but we managed it, and the result is there.
Like you said, it took a little longer, but
yeah, definitely.
And you got where can we find that? Where can we purchase the newest CD and any new merch that you might have?
You can purchase through Regain Records.
RegainRecords.com, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. That's our label, and to
all your media outlets, you guys' website and shit like that.
Exactly, like through our own website, MySpace, and even through our own recording studio as well.
How's it going with Regain Records so far?
Perfect. It has been.
Hold on.
Nothing to complain about Regain. Like we had more than we even asked. Like they proposed us contract and said like, this is very good, this is not good, and then we come to an agreement really quick, and then yeah, absolutely no problem. They gave us way more than we asked. So we are very pleased, let's say, to say the least.
Well, that's good. A lot of times you don't hear
that very often.
So you know.
Yeah, that's why we are very happy with them.
Well, that's good. Yeah, down Earsplit PR is who hooked me up with the show. You know, Liz down at Earsplit.
Oh yeah.
She's the one who hooked up the show and stuff. Thanks to her.
Okay.
Really nice on there. But so you got Zelmoth was brought on to do the live shows and stuff.
Yeah. Like a few months ago, I had some problem with my wrists, so I could play a single show here, like record an album in the studio, you know. But along several days on tour became quite impossible for me because of, like the pain of the tendinitis was too intense, and the playing was affected like quite severely. So instead of doing bullshit, like we just asked a long-time friend of us who was like in the same ideology and everything to jump in to play guitar in live. But I will remain the composer and the main guitar player on the album.
So you're still writing guitar parts and so forth?
Yeah, and I will record the guitars as well in the studio.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right on. So have you recorded on most of the new stuff? Is that you?
Oh, I recorded completely with Nerat. We shared our...
So Zelmoth's not on any of the...
No.
Okay. Right on. And then, so what do we got? Any new videos in the works from the new album?
No.
From the single or anything?
No, we're not into that kind of stuff. Like, we don't find that necessary. I say we work with what comes from our guts, what we feel like doing it, not what the label or even people want. That would be like being a sellout and a whore. But we're just like, we have the same mentality that we had when we were just like practicing in our cellar in the garage, you know. So we want to do that, we're going to do that. If somebody else come like completely that we don't know, I never heard about, come like, oh, it would be cool if you would do a DVD or a video or like a single or blah blah blah. Yeah, well, it would be nice for you. Thanks, it would be nice, but we don't feel like doing it, so we don't do it. It's like that, you know. That's integrity, I guess.
So I'm sure you've been approached on several occasions for DVDs and, like you said,
yeah. So, but we don't feel we don't have
necessary.
interest in that at the moment, at least.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's surprising, actually. Because you see a lot of stuff on YouTube, but I guess a lot of bootleg stuff that people have filmed and shit like. Okay, right on. So, you got any new tours on the horizon coming up for 2011? European stuff, or?
We had proposal, but actually, no. That's pretty much like actually, we are here like this is the kickoff of the world tour for this album. So we are going to tour till more or less the end of December. So I think it's plenty of gigs enough. I don't know, you know. So next year we're going to focus more on the next album.
Okay.
We already started to work on it before this tour, so we're going to continue this composition process when we go home.
Did you have some material left over from the recording of the newest CD?
No.
You didn't? You're just going to start, this is all new stuff?
We already have some songs that we wrote prior to this tour, but it had nothing to do with Pentagrammaton, so it will be for the next album.
A lot of times you got leftover material and whatnot, so...
Yeah, this time not. We just used everything on Pentagrammaton, and what we didn't like, we just tossed it.
Alright, that's good. So you guys haven't been here for 9, almost 10 years. Where'd you go? What happened?
Well, we didn't have a, let's say, decent proposal then. But as well, the last years we've been like saving money and being really busy building our own recording studio and multimedia company. So that asks a lot of time and money, you know. So that's like a bit the dream of every musician, to drop your daily job, 9-to-5 job, and to be able to have your passion as a work. So with all the money we got together with Enthroned, our respective job before, we just gathered that and made up Blackout Multimedia, which is like a recording studio specialized in metal bands, but as well graphic designs and web programations and everything like that. You can find more information on www.blackoutmultimedia.be.
Cool. And that has all the stuff, the bands that you're working with and different things?
Exactly. Every band we worked with. You have like samplers of recordings. You have like sketches, like and you can see like the layouts that were done by Nerat, our guitar player, and etc. etc.
Right on. I know we were talking about endorsements a little bit ago, I was looking at that broken cymbal, but you weren't looking at the cymbal. But that was funny, though. I thought
yeah,
that.
it was like different kind of thing.
Yeah, the perception on that. But
Yeah.
so, have you guys got any new things coming out? New guitars? You ever been approached like that?
Yeah, we got like 2 years ago. We got a full endorsement by Jackson Guitars, by Trick Drums and other companies as well, like for cymbals, like tattoos as well.
Oh, nice.
etc.
Paul Booth does some of you guys' work, or?
I would like to get an endorsement by Paul Booth.
Yeah, wouldn't that
for
be
sure.
nice? Yeah.
We got endorsed by a Black Shadows Tattoo from Sweden, formerly from Chile, now from Sweden, and by Tenebrae Tattoo from Brazil, which are amazing people. They work like fine. They're like fucking amazing. And for the gear, as I told you, Jackson is like, the deal with them is just outstanding, and really happy with them as well.
That's good. So no movie soundtracks. I guess if you're not doing any videos, if you were approached for a movie soundtrack or a video game, would you say no for that?
It's not the concept of
okay,
a band.
I understand. I'm just asking, just to see.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because a lot of the bands are doing that. So
yeah. But, we are more like we're not entertainment. You know, we like what we do is like really personal. It's through our belief. You can call that religious if you want. It's pure. For me personally, it's a part of occultism itself. So it's not like a entertainment or like a product. So if I'd never say never, but it would have to be like a good proposal from the right person with the right purpose.
Understand? Yeah, that makes sense. You know, but. Somebody comes up with enough money, we'll just we can do a lot of things, right? You know?
Indeed.
So that's good. Well, we're going to cut it short. I'd like to thank you for taking the time out with closedcoffin.com here in Tempe. Actually from Vegas, but came down to see you. So it's going to be a great show, I know. And thanks a lot. You got any last words to the fans you want to say?
Well, just stay true to yourself. That's not very original, I know. And personally, to your new album, you might be surprised.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.